and items that are required or may be useful for installation of your bifold door: tape measure, drill, 3 32nd-inch drill bit, number 2 Phillips screwdriver, a level, a pencil, hammer, safety glasses. Your bifold door package should include the following parts: 2 top pivots, 1 bottom pivot, 1 handle screw, top track, jam bracket, 1 handle, 1 screw for handle, door aligner, optional, door snugger, 2 sizes depending on single or double, 5 small flathead track screws, 5 long flathead anchor screws, 2 small roundhead screws for door aligner, pivot locator, optional. Your bifold door is made ready to install. No trimming should be necessary. Insert the top pivots. There are 2 different kinds of top pivots in your hardware pack. The one with a narrower top should be installed on the side of the door that will remain stationary by the door jamb. The other, with a circular top, will glide through the track as the door opens and closes. Press firmly to push both top pivots into the pre-drilled holes at the top of your door. You may need to use a hammer to be sure they are in completely. Insert the bottom pivot. This should be installed into the pre-drilled hole at the bottom edge of the door that will remain near the jamb side of the opening. Install the top track. Measure the center of the door header to determine the placement of the track. After having made pilot holes for the track screws, install the track with the screws provided. Measure the base of the jamb to determine the placement of the jamb bracket. This should be in line with the measurements made for installing your top track. Drill pilot holes, then install the jamb bracket using the screws provided. Install the door panels by inserting the top pivot at the pivoting side of the door into the track bracket. Depress the guide pivot and position it under the track, then release it so the guide pivot is securely positioned in the track. With the top pivots inserted, lift upward on the panels and position the bottom pivot into the jamb bracket on the floor. Let the bottom pivot sit onto the jamb bracket firmly with the knurled teeth engaged. The door height can be adjusted by slightly lifting the panels and turning the threaded stem of the bottom pivot. You should seat the bottom pivot into the jamb bracket at the desired height. Be sure the door is plumb with your opening and not rubbing against the door jamb. You may also need to adjust the track brackets by loosening the bracket screw and sliding the bracket within the track. Be sure to tighten it at your desired location. You can also adjust the door closer to or farther away from the jamb as necessary by moving the bottom pivot in either direction. Measure from the bottom of the door up approximately 36 inches for placement of your door handle. Make a pilot hole and attach the door handle with the screw provided. The handle can be centered on the outermost door in the center of the vertical stile. You can also position the handle on the stile of the innermost panel. Either location is acceptable. Your door is ready for use.